everyone. April Fool's Day. We are recording this at the early days of March, so this is very weird. Happy April Fools! Anyway, I apologise that it's not the best video for April Fools, but we thought we'd do a silly game at the very least.
Special Aprils, we have Hawk every weekend.
That is the joke, he's not here. The joke is he's not on the channel that much for anything but playthroughs, and even then his fucking track record is not great. Anyway, we thought that we would cover the My Name is Mayo series, as opposed to making a video for each game, because they're all just the same. If you're not familiar with My Name is Mayo, honestly check it out. Go on. But you leaned right against the mic like you wanted to say something, and then you didn't. My Name is Mayo is a fucking weird series of clicker games. It's probably the best way of putting it. But this won't be a very long one, so forgive us for that. There's not a lot I can really fucking talk about, because it's just that. Easy trophies, easy plants. My first ever platinum. I must say, I've only just recently started getting platinum trophies, so that's even worse. It's not like I've only just got platinums and played PlayStation 4 for years. But anyway, so the story, what little there is of it, is about a jar of mayo that tells you its life story of its jobs, love life, and familial life, to name a few. Being initially a mobile game until it was ported to PlayStation, Switch, and PC, which would explain the gameplay style. The gameplay is narrowed down to being a run-of-the-mill clicker game, similar to that of Cookie Clicker, if you cast your mind back to like 10 years ago, or something like that. You don't remember Cookie Clicker? Jesus, you did not. You did not be on the internet that well. That's words.
No, I was.
Anyway, that's really sad. Simply being a game where you have to tap the jar of mayo at least 10,000 times for the coveted platinum trophy. At least in the first and the second one. But the second one's only 7,000, and then you have to do an extra bit to not spoil it.
We do have cheat.
We do have cheat on PlayStation. You simply spam the X button, which is what you'd usually do, but if you also click the big button in the middle, I don't know what it's called, the pad, the touchpad, we'll call it the touchpad. You're gonna press yours and delete your entire save history. Anyway, so yeah, pressing both of them at the same time for some reason counts it as 2, which is fine, it does it a lot quicker. I wish we found that out when we were still doing the first one and wasn't on like the third game by that point. But yeah, it works in all 3, which surprised me. I was expecting it to just be some like mistake they accidentally left in, but no, all 3 of them work. So as mentioned, the story revolves around life stories that you can hear about from the Mayo. I said to you, this is like being on drugs writing this. It's like a jar of mayo will tell you its life story about its love life and stuff.
Yeah, the third one.
The third one has some serious bull trip and stuff in it. Each game has different topics to be covered by the Mayo, which aren't mandatory for you to do in order to get your 10,000 clicks. But for plot reasons, they should definitely be explored. Other than that, that's it for side stuff without third game spoilers. The series are an absolute chore to sit through, let's not deny that. It takes a good few hours of repeatedly pressing 2 buttons over and over again, at least if you're on PlayStation, because I fucking can't imagine that'd be great on mobile.
But TikTok or something on in the background.
Yeah, a podcast or something on, you're going to be here for a while. But thankfully the game saves, allowing you to have breaks in between. You don't have to fucking do this in one sitting. Good God, your arm would be broken. Being a bargain series that I think cost less than a tenner for us to have all 3 of, and of course worth it for the trophies, it is very affordable and can be platinumed, of course. as we mentioned, as we have done
What was
one
that?
after another, I think. Yeah, some games don't have platinums. Oh, thanks, Phone, for just telling me you're charging. But other than that, that is about it for the game. As I mentioned, it's not going to be a long one. We've done our best. Oh, you're looking at the telly. It says The Lagoon. She's playing Dreamlight Valley. And the TV is right next to me and she's having to look past me. But anyway, that about sums up the series. Like I said, there's not a lot to talk about, which is why we condensed it into just one video. Because it'd just be like the first game, you tap it. There you go, job done. But anyway, thank you ever so much for listening. I've been your host as ever, joined once more by the graceful, the Obsidian Nook Pal ASMR, better known as my wife, Amelia. Is there anything else you want to say?
First one was.
Yeah, the third one was really fucking weird. But thank you ever so much for listening, and we will see you sometime in the near future. See ya!